Hello, my name is Anthony DeStefano, and this is Grace Rembinski. Hello, Grace. How are you today?
Hello. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty fine myself. Can you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
I am a senior at Plymouth High School. I just signed a publishing deal in music. I'm trying to make my career.
All right, let's start with that. So what company did you sign this publishing deal to, and why?
They're called Mutual Love Music out of Nashville, Tennessee, and I've been working with them for the past 5 years about.
Oh,
And I signed the contract, I think it's been 3 weeks now. But yeah, I'm a signed writer to them now, which means I write songs for other artists and for myself, which get pitched to other labels and artists.
okay, so you've been working with them for a long time now.
Yeah,
How exactly did that start?
I did a singing competition around here called Canton Idol, and there's somebody in the audience who recorded me and sent it to who is now my manager. His name's Ray Horton. He also graduated from P-CEP, but they sent it to him. They thought I was pretty okay, but again, I was little, so they're like, oh, it's probably a phase, you know. I just kept working at it and started going down there every once in a while to write and record and just see how everything worked. And the trips got more and more frequent, and here I am.
So it took some time to sort of prove yourself as, like, someone that's actually going somewhere, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So exactly how long have you been singing and playing your guitar for?
I've been singing since I was 3 or 4, and I've been playing guitar since I was, I think, 13 is when I started.
Moving on with your publishing deal, what are your intentions with the music and your publishing deal in the future? Like, is there anywhere that you can go with it? Can you eventually lead on to something that's focused on you? Or
Yeah, I'm hoping sometime in the near future even to sign a record deal and just to become an artist myself and just to make a career off of that. That's the dream.
that would be the dream.
It's the dream.
That's the goal.
It's the dream.
Who would you say has been the greatest driving factor or factors, saying multiple people, for where you are today?
Probably my parents. I think my mom is the biggest because without her, I don't think I'd be anywhere near where I am right now. So she's always been a big motivation and huge support since the beginning. So I think my parents.
That's really nice. I have prior knowledge of you having a news segment with Fox News. So how exactly did that feel to do an interview and have your own news segment with the local Fox News?
It was nuts. It was, yeah, it was crazy. Super exciting. I was so nervous, even like while recording, the hours before it went on TV, because I had to edit everything and put it on there. But it was an honor to be on the news and have my own little segment. But it was, yeah, super exciting. It was.
Do you have any other hobbies other than music?
I like to cook a lot, bake a lot. I don't know if you call watching TV and YouTube a hobby, but those are my top 3 things I do.
Yeah, I would guess that music takes a lot of your time up, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, writing, practicing, I do gigs. So it's a full-time job.
Oh yeah. If you had to compare yourself to any music artist, who would it be and why?
I'm not sure. I don't really have like a set genre yet of anything I'm doing. So I'm sort of exploring all of that because I want to make sure I find what I truly, truly love genre-wise, or like even create a mix of genres to continue doing. So I don't know if I really have somebody to compare myself to. And I don't know if I want to compare myself to anybody.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
Did you ever think that your music career would ever go anywhere, or did you ever have like any doubts?
I had major doubts. Especially like when I was younger, I didn't have like the most confidence, like the highest self-esteem. So I always thought like, oh, I'm just singing for people, like it's not going to go anywhere. But back in my mind, like my dream was to get this far and to go farther. So, yeah, I did have a lot of doubts when I was younger, but ultimately this is where I wanted to be, so I worked hard to keep on going.
Do you have any sort of like word of advice or anything for like aspiring musicians out there?
Just work super, super hard. If you think you're working hard, work harder, because you can never be working hard enough. And do something to set yourself apart. So just try to be different than everyone else. Put yourself out there.
Does it get hard to sort of balance your music life with your social school life sort of thing?
My social life has definitely been on a decline the past few years, but yeah, it is, especially all of high school. It's been really, really hard because I've been doing gigs on the weekends and like weeknights, which is like my full-time job, playing out at restaurants and stuff like that. But I've also been writing, practicing, working on music, learning new things. So I've been trying to be super organized with that to try to keep them separate. So it's a lot at once, but been doing okay so far.
How does it feel to be able to do something that you're very passionate about, potentially for your life, like your whole life career?
Yeah, I couldn't ask for anything more. That's sort of like the greatest goal of all, is to find a job and to work to where it doesn't feel like work. And this is just fun all the time. So I mean, like I said, it's a dream. It really is.
Last thing I wanted to ask out, do you have any social media outlets for any interested fans of your music?
I do. I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It is at official Grace Rembinski.
For all three platforms?
For all, yeah.
Alright, that about concludes my questions. Do you have anything else you want to say to the audience before we end?
I actually have a single that is being released at the end of November. So you can see on social media, sort of like follow that. And I'll also have a lot more music coming out in the next few months. So, yeah.
Do you have like a Spotify or something like that? Like something that we can see it on?
Yes, it'll be on Spotify and Apple Music.
And we can just find that under your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And through social media, it'll probably be. I'll throw it all over there too.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grace Rembinski. And I notice it's turning while my guitar